Hello everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Ethics of ABA. Today I will be discussing the do's and don'ts of our BACB Ethics Code, specifically Section 2, which is Responsibility in Practice. While there are many do's and don'ts that relate to this code, I'll only be discussing a few specific codes. So first, we'll talk about 2.01, Providing Effective Treatment, 2.03, Protecting Confidential Information, 2.04, Disclosing that confidential information, 2.09, Involving clients and stakeholders, 2.10 or 2.10, Collaborating with colleagues, and last but certainly not least, we have 2.15. All right, let's start with the do's of codes 2.01, 2.03, and 2.04. Do prioritize clients' rights and needs in service delivery. It is important behavior analysts are putting the clients' and stakeholders' needs first. Do ensure services are conceptually consistent with scientific principles based on scientific evidence. Do take appropriate steps to protect the confidentiality of clients, stakeholders, supervisees, trainees, and more. Do make sure the scope of confidentiality includes various service deliveries, such as live or telehealth services. For example, since the COVID-19 pandemic, we have changed the modality of services from time to time. So just because you're doing an observation on a laptop, that still means you should have headphones in to ensure the confidentiality of our clients. Next, do share confidential information of others only when informed consent is obtained, when attempting to protect the client or others from harm, when attempting to resolve contractual issues, when attempting to prevent crime that is reasonably likely to cause physical, mental, or financial harm to another person, and when compelled to do so when by law or court order. All right, now we will move into the don'ts or what not to do. Don't just implement a program because it's easier than others. We need to adapt treatments to each client in order to best serve them. Don't implement non-behavioral services if you do not have an education, formal training, and professional credentials to deliver such services. Again, we need to make sure we are analyzing our scope of competence to implement any kind of non-behavioral services or any sort of services for our clients and stakeholders. Finally, don't share confidential information just because you think the individual will not mind. There are only a few instances when sharing confidential information is appropriate. See Code 2.04 for more information. Next, we will be covering the do's and don'ts that pertain to Code 2.09, 2.10, and 2.15. We will start with the do's. Do make appropriate efforts to involve clients and relevant stakeholders throughout the service relationship, which includes setting goals, designing assessments, and implementing behavior change interventions, along with monitoring the progress of the client, of course. Do collaborate with individuals within the field and professionals outside of the field that is in the best interest of our clients and stakeholders. Do address conflicts by compromising when possible and always prioritize the best interest of the client. Finally, do select, design, and implement behavior change interventions with a focus on minimizing risk of harm to the client and stakeholders. Next, we will move into the don'ts that relate to those codes. First, don't ignore other individuals' opinions of our clients that are in a different profession from ourselves because we think we know more based off of our education or experiences with that client. Behavior analysts should always attempt to collaborate with other professionals in a professional manner to best serve our clients. Next, don't refrain from documenting conflicts or interactions with other professionals outside of the field. Behavior analysts should always document actions in these circumstances and others, along with their eventual outcomes. Don't try punishment procedures first with the client. Behavior analysts should only recommend and implement these procedures after demonstrating that results cannot be obtained with other procedures that are less intrusive. Again, the common theme is this should all be in the best interest of our clients and do no harm. That sums up a few of the codes in Section 2 of our Ethics Code. I hope you have learned a few important components of what to do and also what not to do in this profession. Stay tuned for more do's and don'ts of our Ethics Code, along with a few more interactive videos. See you soon, everyone!